What is up, my fellow Ningen? This is the one and only Cyberman 312 coming at you live from the 31st universe, bringing you all an ad-free with zero interruptions rendition of Dragonball Super predictions. First off, thank you all for checking out the video. It does mean a lot. Feel free to leave your opinion. You already know how. And thank you to the new people who have joined the channel. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at this preview in slow-mo. So here we got the Kaioshin from Universe 3, Frost, and there's Dispo charging at this new character that we are going to be introduced to. And it looks like he's probably going to give Dispo a hard time. We are going to see Vegeta and Magetta clash yet again, round 3. And here we see Lord Beerus kind of bickering with Catella. And here we see Jiren just standing there like a badass with an explosion right next to him, not even phased. Here we see Frost kind of talking to Magetta, working out a deal or something. Tien and Krillin looking shocked as Master Roshi does the Mafuba, and Frost somehow being able to resist the Mafuba. Master Roshi seemingly going all out, doing his signature, one of his signature techniques. And here we see the camera, I guess, pan down to Goku, and it looks like he's gonna get involved eventually here. And here we see Frost stepping over Master Roshi and kind of taunting and making fun of him. It looks like he's got a real cheeky face there. And Goku kind of senses that something is wrong. Here we see Frost shooting off probably a death beam. So Revenge F, the cunning trap. So we got the synopsis by Otaku Cart at otakukart.com. Dragon Ball Super episode 107 spoilers. Frost attacks Master Roshi in trouble by King Ozymandias. Came out September 3rd, I believe. In episode 107 of Dragon Ball Super, Frost will be scheming his way to eliminate Universe 7 warriors. He will be targeting the injured Master Roshi, who was on the brink of death just a few moments ago in the tournament timeline. Everybody can say that Master Roshi was far from Frost's league in this current state. His stamina hasn't come back. Interestingly, Frost does not work alone this time. The Super Mecha Magetta will be helping Frost. Magetta will probably try to block all the help that Master Roshi could use to defeat or stall Frost. Wow, so that is one heck of a mismatch. Master Roshi, a regular Ningen, versus a potentially god tier Frost. Okay, so that's interesting. So here we see we're gonna be introduced to a new character. Look on the top right from Universe 3, and his name is Maji Kaio. And to be honest, if you ask me, for all you skaters out there, if you all remember the character Wet Willie from World Industries, there he is right there. It's Wet Willie on steroids, Wet Willie on crack, or whatever you want to say, but that's just who he reminds me of. And here we see Jiren being Jiren, just there kind of meditating in the middle of all this chaos and essentially just conserving his energy and waiting for the right time to use it. And here we see Maji Kaio and Jiren. They're going to go head to head. And this is interesting. If you look at Jiren, it almost looks like he's doing a similar technique as Hit, kind of like an invisible key strike. So who knows if Jiren is going to be able to do this invisible key strike and maybe attack Maji Kaio from a long distance. And here we see the Universe 3 Kaioshin, and this guy looks pretty stressed out. Looks like he's been kind of ripping his hair out, and this is probably happens after Magikayo gets eliminated. Here is Frost with a maniacal grin. Who knows what he could be plotting. And this guy, he just looks like he's willing to manipulate anybody. His teammates, his opponents, the gods, maybe even just anybody. Here we see Dispo's boot. It looks like he is going to be charging at Magikayo. And Magikayo, my theory is this. Magikayo looks pretty scared right here. And if you notice, he's like in his kid form, I guess you could say. His smaller, skinny form. I feel like he's going to be baiting Dispo into hitting him. I feel like this guy, Magikayo, might be one of those characters where you hit him and basically that's the way he gets stronger. You know, kind of like Bergamo, kind of like Hit and Goku Black. You hit them and eventually over time they get stronger. So I feel like that's what's going to happen. Magikayo is going to bait Dispo into beating him up, into hitting him, and he's probably going to lure him in. So, but look at Magikayo here. Look at that face. It looks like his plan actually worked, and he is going to put Dispo at a disadvantage. And look at him right here. Just look at that insane face, man. This guy should never be underestimated. He actually reminds me of Carnage from Marvel Comics. Carnage is the son of Venom, the greatest enemy of Spider-Man from Marvel Comics. And just his hand, it just looks like he's going to create some spikes or something, or some sort of tentacles, and use them to maybe wrap and trap Dispo, or maybe he's going to try and stab him, but who knows. So here we see Vegeta and Magetta clashing yet again, round 3. And this is kind of an interesting rivalry. Vegeta, just a regular human looking Saiyan versus a giant metal robot. And there we see Magetta adapting and putting on some, I guess, probably pieces of the arena, melting them onto his ears to prevent Vegeta from making fun of him, because that's Magetta's weakness. You make fun of him and, I don't know, he gets weak or something. But here Vegeta is probably going to realize that he has to go Super Saiyan against Magetta, and this is probably right before he does. And here we see Beerus looking kind of concerned. This is probably, maybe Vegeta is cornered by Magetta. Maybe he's at the edge of the ring, and Beerus is probably thinking that he's going to lose another warrior. And here's Catella just looking at Beerus and probably making fun of him like, Lord Beerus, looks like you have less warriors. And just with his little weird laugh right there. But here we see Jiren, and this is probably when Magikayo challenges Jiren. It looks like Jiren's going to finally open his eyes and just stare down Magikayo and stuff. So here we see Frost. It looks like he is conversing with Magetta, and he's probably trying to persuade him into working with him. Magetta probably doesn't like this idea, but they're on the same team and they need each other to survive. And here we see Krillin and Tenshinhan looking really surprised and really shocked, and who knows what could happen here. This is probably them reacting to Master Roshi probably being in danger. And here we see Master Roshi with an intense face, and it looks like this is where he decides that he's just going to go all out and prevent Frost from having his way. Now check this out. This is real interesting. Frost is standing over the Mafuba jar, and my theory is this, is that Master Roshi is going to be able to get Frost into the Mafuba. He's probably going to be spinning him around and stuff, and Master Roshi is going to run out of stamina, and as soon as he launches Frost down into the Mafuba jar, he's going to run out of stamina, and Frost is going to be able to just stand over the Mafuba jar and safely get out of that just in time. Now look over here. It looks like Frost, here's my theory. Frost has got his arms out, and my theory is that he is grabbing onto Magetta or he's touching Vegeta because you have to be evil for the Mafuba to work on you, and Frost is probably holding on to Vegeta, who's pretty much a neutral character, so maybe that negates the effects of the Mafuba. So here we see Master Roshi. It looks like he's going all out, and he's going to just put all his energy, all his life force into the Mafuba, and it looks like he is actually able to get Frost into it and launch him down into the jar, but he'll probably run out of stamina at this point, and Frost is going to be set free, and he's going to be able to stand over the Mafuba. Now here we see Goku staring off into the distance, and he's probably wondering what's going on. He probably senses Master Roshi's energy and Master Roshi's life force draining. Now look at this right here. This is kind of interesting, and I'm going to guess that this is before any of the Mafuba stuff happens, because if you notice, Master Roshi's got his glasses on. Now, unless Frost is kind of toying with him and taunting him and he puts the glasses on for him, there's really no reason for Master Roshi to have his glasses on. After all that chaos, after all that battling, those glasses are going to be lost or something. Now here we see Goku, and it looks like he's looking out, and this is where he probably senses Master Roshi's energy fading and quickly depleting. Now here's a crazy, wild, far out, insane prediction. So here it is. I do predict that Master Roshi may die or may pass out or lose all his energy from using the Mafuba, and Goku may be the one forced to eliminate Master Roshi. And it just makes sense because that's the only way you can get eliminated. Even if you die on the arena, you have to be wrung out in order to be eliminated. So Goku, in order to preserve Master Roshi's dignity, he is probably going to be the one to carry Master Roshi's unconscious body off of the arena and tell Krillin and Tien to take care of Master Roshi. So here we see Frost. It looks like he's shooting off a death beam, and if you look at Frost's left arm, it looks like he's actually holding on to something. And I'm going to predict that he is going to be probably grabbing Master Roshi by the throat, or he's just going to be grabbing onto Master Roshi, and he's probably going to be baiting Goku and taunting him into coming to save his former master, and he's probably going to be shooting death beams. Or he's going to be shooting at Vegeta, who is being distracted by Vegeta at the time. So those are the predictions for episode 107. Thank you all very much for checking out the video. It means a lot. Leave your opinion if you want, and have a great day.